Hello everybody, Super Girl 6, Unit 1, it's a good deal, isn't it? For language and context, page number 6. Now let's take a look at the objectives. Number 1, prepare a quiz about historical facts and practice asking a partner. Number 2, listen to answer the given questions. And number 3, practice pronouncing tag questions correctly. And number 4, answer some questions about yourself. راح نحضر امتحان قصير عن حقائق التاريخية وراح تدربون كيف تسألون زميل لكم بالصف. برضو راح نسمع ونجاوب على الأسئلة. برضو راح نتدرب على طريقة نطق التاج question بطريقة صحيحة. برضو راح نجاوب على بعض الأسئلة عن نفسك. Now, it's a good deal, isn't it? So the title of this unit is called It's a Good Deal, Isn't It? For language in context. And please move on to page number 6. So the first thing we will be starting with is language in context. So here you are asked مطلوب إنه to prepare a quiz about historical facts and play a game with a partner. Use tag questions when you are not sure of an answer. مطلوب انكم تحضرون الى مثل كويز يعني امتحان قصير عن المعلومات التاريخية او الحقائق التاريخية وبعدها تلعبونها مثل اللعبة مع a partner. ممكن تستخدمون التاج question اذا لم تكونوا متأكدين من الإجابة. So I'd like to ask you if you're good at history or if you are into history. هل أنت مهتم بالتاريخ أو هل أنت جيد بالتاريخ? Now let's take a look at the samples here. Okay, so you can ask for example which volcano destroyed Pompeii? شنو البركان؟ ما هو البركان الذي دمر بومباي؟ طبعا في here it's in Italy as it says. So Vesuvius destroyed Pompeii, didn't it? So this is a sample of tag question. هذا نموذج على tag question. طبعا إذا لم تكن متأكد من الإجابة yes it did, you're right. Now number 4, who invented the printing press? من الذي اخترع الطابعة؟ Da Vinci was the inventor of the printing press, wasn't it? طبعا دافنشي هو مخترع الطابعة أليس كذلك؟ طبعا إذا لم تكن متأكد من الإجابة ممكن تستخدم yes or no, sorry, tag question. No, he wasn't. It was Gutenberg, okay? So he was the one who invented the printing press. Now you can start practicing, or first of all, قبل ما تتدرب, you can prepare a quiz about historical fact, and afterwards you can play a game with a partner. Now you can make up questions, WH question, أسئلة, asking about the subject or person. For example, who invented the telephone? Who, for example, invented, for example, anything that you can think about. Who? Men. Which, for example, like which volcano destroyed Pompeii? Now, you can also check the answer if you are not sure using tag question. إذا لم تكن متأكدا بإمكانك تستخدم التag question. For example, Alexander Graham Bell invented the telephone, didn't he? Okay, so you can prepare a quiz about historical facts and afterwards play a game with a partner or with your classmates. Now let's move on to the listening part. Right now you will be listening to the conversation and explain the misunderstanding between the two men in your own words. So راح نسمع محادثة بين شخصين واضح إنه صار في سوء فهم. مطلوب منكم إنكم تستمعون للمحادثة وبعدها توضحون ما هو سوء الفهم الذي حصل بين هذا الشخصين باستخدام كلماتكم. So get ready to listen and afterwards we will answer this question all together.
Page 6. 5. Listening. Listen to the conversation and explain the misunderstanding between the two men in your own words.
Excuse me, you're Melvin DuPont, aren't you?
No, sir. I think you've made a mistake.
Don't you remember me?
Should I?
Yeah, we went to school together, Lakeside High. My name's George Scott. Everybody used to call me Scotty. Surely you remember me, don't you?
I'm sorry. You've got the wrong person. My name is David Miller.
Come off it, Mel. We're really proud of you. It's not everyone who makes it to the top, is it? I loved your last book, Western Horizon. Great book, wasn't it? Will you do me a favor and give me your autograph? I want to show the people back home.
Now, look here, mister. My name is not Melvin DuPont. I did not go to Lakeside High, and I'm not a famous author, okay?
Oh, come on, Mel. Stop kidding.
So right now, obviously, we heard a conversation between two men, and obviously, one of them is mistaking the other person with someone else. Okay, so he thought that this person is someone else, and obviously he isn't. He thought that he was or he is a famous author who he went to school with. فكر ان هذا الشخص شخص يعرفه، ذهب معه المدرسة وهو كاتب مشهور. And obviously the other man is clearly annoyed, منزعج about this thing. So in your own words, you can just write down the misunderstanding between the two men. So George Scott thought or thinks that the man is a famous author named Melvin DuPont, but George went to school with Melvin, but the man says that he isn't Melvin DuPont and that he doesn't know George. Okay? طبعا مثل ما وضحت لكم سابقا، جورج يفكر ان هذا الشخص كاتب مشهور اسمه ميلفن، واضح انه ذهب معه المدرسة ويطلب من توقيع كتابه، لكن الرجل الآخر ينفي كونه ميلفن دوبونت. Now let's move on to the next thing, which is pronunciation. And as I said previously, you are gonna practice pronouncing tag questions accurately. So right now, listen and notice the raising intonation in tag questions to confirm information, then practice. طبعا لما راح نسمع طبعا كيفية نطق tag question، ولو تلاحظون ان في raising intonation يعني في رفع في الصوت لتأكيد الإجابة. So right now get ready to listen, and then afterwards you are supposed to practice pronouncing these tag question with the accurate raising intonation. Now get ready to listen and please follow up as you listen.
Page 6. 6. Pronunciation. Listen. Notice the rising intonation in tag questions to confirm information. Then practice.
You're coming with us, aren't you? We haven't met before, have we?
That isn't your car, is it? We were here yesterday, weren't we?
So again, you can just right now pause the video and practice pronouncing these tag questions accurately. And be careful when you read the mini question, السؤال, that you have to raise the intonation لتأكيد الإجابة. Now let's move on to the next thing, which is some of the questions about yourself. Now, if you have answers, before we start discussing these questions, I'd like to tell you that if you have an answer to these questions, you are welcome to leave them in the comment box below. إذا كانت عندكم أي إجابة بإمكانكم تركها في بوكس التعليقات. Now, the first one, have you ever mistaken a person for someone else? Have you ever met someone and thought that this person is someone else while he isn't? هل سبق والتقيت بشخص وفكرت أنه شخص آخر لكن في الحقيقة ليس كذلك؟ So if you did or if you have, you can just leave it in the comment box below. Now let's move on to the next question. Have you read or heard about stories of mistaken identities? هل سبق وقرأت أو سمعت عن قصص يعني تم الخلط بين الشخصيات، يعني they thought that this person is someone while he wasn't, and so if you have, you are again welcome to leave it in the comment box below. Now let's move on to the next question. Have you ever been to a garage sale or a street sale? هل سبق وأن ذهبت إلى garage sale اللي يبيعون فيها السلع التي لم يعودوا بحاجة إليها, or a street sale? If you have, you can just again leave the answer in the comment box below, or if you haven't, of course. Now the fourth question is regarding if you have ever bought something that you later didn't want, and what was it? هل سبق وأن اشتريت شيء لم تكن تريده؟ ما هو هذا الشيء؟ So again, you are welcome to leave your answers in the comment box below, and of course you should be writing your answers in English. تكتبون إجاباتكم باللغة الإنجليزية. Now, right now we have reached the end of the lesson. I hope that you have enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe, share this video with your friends, and hit the like button. Till next time, have a good one.